What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mack coming in to your home live and in stereo. What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mack coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mack Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. You up on the West Coast? Get up! The early bird gets the worm. And today we are going to discuss the Acolyte being canceled. That actually got announced last night. I was going to do a video, but I've been super tired, like super duper tired and sleeping a lot. So I decided just to go ahead and do this as a live today, and we're going to talk about it. Well, I'm not surprised, and I'm going to get to the story, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on why I'm not surprised, because I kind of already seen this coming. And it's just a simple fact is that, to me, it was doomed from the jump. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't like the show for various reasons, whatever, and we're going to talk about that. All right. So again, hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel. You know what I'm saying? You already know how I do it. But the real question is, all right. Let's see who is all up in the house. Who is all up in the house? Who's all in the house? All right. Hey, Pam, Sister Pam. Good morning. Have a great show. In my opinion, should have been a movie on Disney Plus. Took too long to get to the point. Writing mediocre. Good premise, bad execution. That's all. Thank you so very much, Pam, for that. And I'm gonna get into my thoughts on this once I read the article, and we'll get into it. Torian, what's going on? And I agree with Pam's point. Pam does have some excellent points. So I'm gonna tie back to her here in a moment. Lower TV viewership than Andor and a budget over 100 million. Yikes. What's going on, Zambito? Good morning, Roberta. Roberta be keeping me from cussing, y'all. So yeah. Thanks for the thank you, Roberta, for keeping me in check. When I see Roberta here, I'll be thinking, I can't say that. Hey, American Ninja Girl, good morning. Professor Film Fan, good morning. Tracy Woods, good morning. Carol Black, good morning. What's up, my brother over there in the Lou? Jairus, what's going on? Good luck getting Dark Plagueis in live action now. Hey, boy. Which I do got some thoughts. I do got some thoughts about, because this could be rebranded into something else, but I think it was doomed from the very before when it got announced. I believe it was doomed, when it got announced, because in various reasons, you'll find out why. So besides the getting to the point, I'm trying to just get my camera here focused. There we go. King Mo, my man Mo, what's going on? Well, what's up? D Stizzle up here. What's up, y'all? Good morning. The incels were hating on this show from day zero. Yeah. But I want to get to this story from Comic Book Movie News. Actually, I seen this last night while we were doing the Blurred AF with the Canadian. I'm blaming Blue for that. But I'm not Durag Dragon. Man, brother need his hair braided. It's bad. I'm about to be wearing this for the next few days. Until I can get it all, get the whoop-de-doo kit. Y'all remember, if you watch more, you know what the whoop-de-doo kit. All right, so without further ado, let's get to the Acolyte. Let's get to this story on the Acolyte. Let me full screen this real quick and get to this story. If I actually like this show. I think this show had a lot of potential. It was expanding on, a lore that has not been talked about. And I enjoyed myself. There were some low points or whatever, but I personally enjoyed myself. But then I was probably going against the grain because everybody else was just hating on this show so hard. And I didn't think it was as bad as people were making it. That's just me personally. I didn't think that, it was as bad. It wasn't amazing. I also like Andor. You know what I mean? With a lot of people was like, oh my God, sucks. I was one of the ones that was like, dude, Andor is actually really good because you want to know about the politics, of what's going on. So, like I said, me personally, I liked it, but I know some people who didn't. So, do I got do? Hey, put a one in the chat. I don't hear sound right now. Tell me if you can hear me, because for some reason I don't have sound in my headphones. So just let me know. I'm about to give me just a second, y'all. I don't have sound, so give me just a second. We're having some technical difficulties. So give me I can't. Oh, I had to reset every I could not hear I could not hear myself at all. Like I couldn't hear myself. I couldn't hear the music. I couldn't hear anything. So let's get back to this. I had to just restart it, but let's get to this story and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. All right. So the Acolyte canceled, I think, yeah, canceled on Disney Plus, would not return for a second season. Disappointing news for fans of the Acolyte here, as Lucasfilm has opted not to move forward with a second season of Leslie Headland's High Republic set Star Wars series. Lucasfilm has decided not to move forward with a second season of Disney Plus' latest live-action Star Wars series. The news have been confirmed by both Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter. The Acolyte has been officially canceled. The series, which was created by Leslie Headland, of Russian Doll, received mostly positive reviews from critics, was not warmly embraced by the fandom, earning just an 18% audience score on Rotten Tomato. A certain amount of negative feedback can be attributed to review bombing, but even so, it is clear that The Acolyte was not one of the more popular Disney Plus Star Wars shows. It was an easy target, said one source, and it hurt the public perception of the show. The Acolyte got off to a strong start after its two-episode premiere, generating 4.18 views in its first day on Disney Plus to rank as the biggest season premiere on the streamer this year. The show could not keep the momentum going, however. The season now series finale of The Acolyte left quite a few open plot threads, and those that did enjoy the show were looking forward to further exploration of Manny Jaseko's mysterious Sith warrior, Amanda Stenberg's Force of the Twins, Ocean May, and the debuting Dark Plagueis. Whether we'll see these characters again in some other Star Wars project down the line remains to be seen. What do you make of the news? Be sure to let us know in the comment section below. But it also goes on to say the Acolyte, an investigation into a shocking crime spree pits a respected Jedi Master, Lee Jung Jae, against a dangerous warrior from his past, Amanda Stenberg. As more clues emerge, they travel down a dark path where the Central Forces reveal all is not what it seems. The series stars Amanda Stenberg, Lee Jung Jae, Manny Jacinto, Daphne King, Charlie Burnett, Jodie Turner Smith, Rebecca Henderson, Dean Charles Chapman, Jonas Soy Tamo, and Carrie Ann Moss. Leslie Headland created the series based on Star Wars by George Lucas. It serves as an executive producer along with Kathleen Kennedy, Simon Emanuel, Jeff F. King, and Jason McAuliffe. Charmaine Degrading and Cora Adana are also co-executive producers. Rain Roberts, Damian Anderson, Eileen Shim, and Rob Betrow are the producers. I really wanted to tell the story about the Sith Headland told EW in a recent interview. That was kind of my dream Star Wars idea, but it felt like the time period to do in a world be something pre-Phantom Menace. This seems to be the most interesting trajectory for the Sith. How did the Sith go for the rule of two and being quote unquote extinct to Palpatine coming into power without the Jedi knowing about it? Award-winning composer Michael Ava is known for his work on Get Out, Us, scored the Acolyte. All right. So let's get to my thoughts as far as the Acolyte. Now, I do understand where the Acolyte was losing his fans, as far as a lot of people don't like, and Star Wars fans, you can put it in the comment section if you watch this on a replay, or you guys can put it in the chat right now. To me, Star Wars fans don't like the fact that they're making the Jedi the bad guys. That was one of the things that I know. Well, one of the things that I noticed that people were really pissed off about was how dare you turn the good guys into bumbling, stumbling, and manipulative characters. And to me, I thought that was awesome. Because for the simple fact is that you don't have the good, there's no good guy that's just not flawed. You know what I'm saying? There's no good guy. They did it with Superman. They've done it with other characters. There's not a, especially if it seems like a cult, everybody wants to turn, there's a former Jedi turns to the dark side. So obviously there's some things that's going on amongst this group, the Jedi, that I felt like need to be explored more. Why is these people going to the dark side? You know what I mean? Like, why? And to me, that was a great opportunity to tell that story. Tell how easy it is to fall to the dark side and see how flawed the Jedi Order actually is. You know what I mean? Why did the Jedi Order officially fall? Why did we have a movie called Return of the Jedi? What happened to all the Jedi, which we eventually knew in the prequel series or whatever. Which to me, again, the prequel series, especially the Phantom Menace, became with some horrendous reviews at the beginning. I'm old enough to remember people really crapping all over the Phantom Menace. You know what I'm saying? The Clone Wars came out. It was a little better or whatever. And everybody liked Phantom Menace because of the fight scene. That was it. Nobody was like, oh, snap, that was the greatest Star Wars film I've ever saw. They were like, the fight scene, you know what I'm saying, with Darth Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn, that was awesome. Nobody say anything else about that movie other than, well, Jar Jar Binks is annoying and he sucks. And I still hold that he sucks and he's the worst part of that whole entire movie. My personal opinion. Then you get to Clone Wars, you get more Anakin, but to me, Anakin was crying a lot. Anakin was getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Anakin was a crybaby teen. Then we get to the greatest Star Wars movie of all time, The Revenge of the Sith. Awesome. Maybe I got a little Sith in me. That's why I got no Diddy. But The Revenge of the Sith is the greatest Star Wars film ever to be created. I don't care what nobody say. I love that movie. Love that movie because it shows you literally that this is what they're doing is not all what it's cracked up to be. And I hate it that, I waited 2 hours in line for the Phantom Menace tickets, but I still remember people crapping on them too. I remember I'm old enough to remember when they used to do what's that, Entertainment Tonight, you know what I'm saying? Cisco and Ebert, all those review shows, all the blogs back in the day on AOL chat that did not like the Phantom Menace after watching it. You cannot tell me that movie is not annoying. You better be glad. I'm saying y'all better be glad that Roberta's in here, that she be keeping me from cussing. She be holding my hand. But the Phantom Menace, the people was like, oh my God, that's like, you got elements of Star Wars, but when you got young Anakin Skywalker, people were crapping all over instead of the Force. Now the Force have midichlorians. You know what I mean? Yes, I am telling my age. I still look good. Though. Tell me I don't still look good, with the Bow Wow do rag on. Mm. But you know, you got all of these. You got young Anakin. For what I remember, nobody liked young Anakin either. But what I'm saying is, people got revisionist history, be like, "Oh, the Phantom Menace is not that bad." Oh yeah, I say it now. That's after you done got the whole Skywalker, series, the trilogy after the original Skywalker series, and you said, "Well, that's matter of fact." I like the Acolyte more than the Phantom. Matter of fact, I'm about to just pull up the Star Wars movie, all the sort of the hold on, because I'm gonna get my ranking to which I think is the worst Star Wars movie, and what I compare to me, the Acolyte is where, for me, the Acolyte is the Clone Wars for me. There was a lot of good stuff. It was a lot of good stuff that I like. It was a lot of stuff that whiny Anakin, I did not like. Whiny Anakin was getting on my nerve. All that crying Anakin was doing. Good God Almighty. You know what I mean? Good God Almighty. You know what I mean? But it was, I would say the Acolyte to me is equivalent to the Clone Wars for me. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot that I like in the Clone Wars, and a lot I don't like. Would you say it said hi would you say how you like me now? It's the little one and it's not bad. You was stupid for that one. Or Attack of the Clones. I said what I said, Clone Wars, I'm tripping. Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones. Because there's some dope stuff in Attack of the Clones. Some dope stuff. I like there's some dope moments in the Acolyte. You know what I mean? It's some dope moments in the Acolyte. But yes, I compare the Acolyte to Attack of the Clones because there's some things in Attack of the Clones that I like. There's some things in Attack of the Clones I'm like, oh my God, Jesus, oh my Lord. You know what I mean? That gets on my ever loving nerves. But you know what I'm saying? Ah, hold up. Hold that thought just real quick. Hold that thought. I got an important phone call. Hold that thought just real quick. Y'all don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Just don't go nowhere. I do apologize, y'all. My daughter was calling me because it's her first day of school and she wanted to show her daddy how cute her hair was. And her hair is so cute, girl. It's my baby. But all right, all right, all right, all right. But what up? What's up? Also me. What's up? Introducing the midichlorians was thought to be the worst. You are right. The reviews were trash back in the day. Those reviews were garbage back in the day. Yeah, my baby called me. She was looking so cute with her hair. You know what I mean? She's going to the seventh grade, so she wanted to call me and show her daddy her hair, and she was looking so adorable. So looking like her daddy. Good God. Oh, jeez. I'm like, oh, girl. But yeah. So okay, so let's just go down the timeline. When the Phantom Menace cracked off, when that for the first Phantom Menace came out, a lot of people didn't like Phantom Menace. They like Phantom Menace later. They only like that fight scene. That was it. If you ask anybody who's old enough, you know what I mean? You ask anybody who's old enough, they will tell you, man, I did not like the Phantom Menace, but the fight scene with Darth Maul, you know what I'm saying? Dope. Was dope. You know what I mean? And then you get to Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones was okay, but it still wasn't well received. Revenge of the Sith, totally different story. Revenge of the Sith is awesome. That is awesome. And like I said, a lot of times, a lot of people didn't like Attack of the Clones because of whiny Anakin. Like Anakin was really crybaby in that show, in that movie. You can't deny and say he wasn't. And if you're doing that just to say that another show sucks, then you're being disingenuous because I ain't lying. Hey, Roberta with the $5 super chat. This is the no cussing hello do rag Bufasa Ubadi roll request. I got you. Let me go and give you body roll.
Super chat body roll.
Get that body roll. Gotta bite the lip. Light skin face. Body roll. All right. Thank you. You never hated it, but the general consensus was that it wasn't well received. The general consensus was it wasn't well received when it first dropped. You might have liked. That's just like we're in the opposite sides now. I didn't dislike the Acolyte, even though you don't like that show. You know what I'm saying? So we're on the opposite sides. Maybe I'll look at it, at a later time, be like, you know what? It wasn't that great after a rewatch. But I personally enjoy. There's elements of this that I think that they could have expounded on that would have been awesome. You know what I'm saying? What was the Sith doing that whole entire time for 100 years where nothing was going? What was going on with that? So you just telling me the Sith was just dormant? Palpatine and Darth Plagueis the Wise. What's going on with that? Yeah. Where? Who was this man? I want to see young. We already got Palpatine had a baby, and nobody wanted to see Palpatine. Do to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm really tired, baby. Could you imagine somebody giving Palpatine some? I mean, But I do. But I would like to see young Palpatine with Darth Plagueis the Wise and how that came to be. And I think we were leading up to that. You know what I mean? But let's be honest. I'm going to be real. I got to keep it real on here. Bounce. Yeah. You know what this is. This your man, Palpatine. And I came here to make love to you, baby. My name is Joe Blow, the loving man. You should be paying me. I'm Palpatine. But there was some interesting things that could be talked about with Palpatine and his master, a young Palpatine series. How did he turn against Plagueis? I believe again they was setting that up. But this is what I was going to say because I lost my train of thought. This show was doomed soon as you seen the black. I'm sorry, I would call a duck, and I hate this because I put this on my show even because I constantly have people talk about how I complain, but I watch angry video game nerds videos from 10, 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Complaining about crappy games. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm the angry Marvel nerd or whatever. I don't know. But I'm going to call a duck. I'm going to keep it real. They did not like the fact that you had a black female lead Woke. Ask Tyrone Magnus. Oh my God, it's woke. Woke, 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 woke. The Tyrone Magnus. Woke, 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 woke. This is what you heard every time the episode came on. Woke, 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 woke. I got another woke for you. You know what I mean? You couldn't even get through the episode without it being woke. You know what I'm saying? Without it being, oh, they're pushing an agenda. You got a black lady as a witch, you know what I'm saying, that, magically had a baby, you know what I'm saying, with another lady in the witch covenant. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got another woke for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean? You get tired. I had to unsubscribe to his channel because you can't give me another thing without him. I gotta tell y'all, Disney, all this woke stuff that I see on here. Disney got to understand, you got to stop being so woke and pushing an agenda. You know what I mean? Why am I enjoying? I can't even enjoy this show without it pushing an agenda. Woke. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. It's just, it got annoying. It literally got annoying. Because you look at the totality of the show, it wasn't woke. It was really legitimately a created black lady that played dual characters, whether you like the fact that, the two actual twins did not look there, they were twins, but they wasn't identical twins. Okay, you got me. You know what I mean? If you thought that the show was unstructured, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand the mystery that they were doing, but I can understand. But I like crime dramas with twists and mysteries and stuff like that. Along Came the Spider. You know what I'm saying? The Hannibal Lecter movies and stuff. Anything with plot twists and stuff like that, I'm all about. I love that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But I can understand the average Star Wars fan, like, what the hell was this? Then we got an interesting character with the stranger or Smilo Ren that we can't even further explore. You know what I mean? I want to know more about him. What did he do? All of this. Like, there was elements of the show, once given a chance, I believe it could have been better. You come back season 2, you make it a lot better. You tighten up a couple things. You know what I'm saying? You make it a lot better. You know what I mean? But since it wasn't focused on a white male, you know what I mean? It was woke. Here Disney being woke again. Woke, 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 woke. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of it. And, you go back and everybody's complaining. Everybody has a legitimate right to complain. Hell, I complain all the time. So you got a legitimate reason to complain. But if your complaint is not structure of the show, acting, the writing is certain, and actually point out the writing in here in this particular scene does not add up or does not come into fruition until 3 episodes later, and that doesn't make sense because if you write this character better, you have this character over here that can interact with this character over here a lot better, and it tightens up the story. If you're just saying the writing is bad, well, why is the writing bad? It's just bad. How is it bad? Just bad. It's bad. I don't like it. It's bad. It's bad. Can you explain why it's bad? No, it's just bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't give me details, then your opinion does not matter. I believe it. I believe this. It is the honest to God truth. Even if the story was about JD what's his name? Smilo Ren. If the roles were reversed and it was just him. And he wasn't, say for instance, I mean, he's an Asian male, right? But if he was a white man, it's just a male lead for that story. I think it still would have saved that show. Why? Because now you can't say it's woke. How can you say it's woke? And again, I'm going off of a lot of these YouTubers and a lot of these geeks and gamers and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? But what you say? You just mouth spew like 20. What the hell are you talking about? Anyway, I'm not paying attention to what you're talking about. Explain. But if you wouldn't focus on Smile on Ren's character, the stranger, still don't know what that character's real name is. You would have focused on there, you wouldn't have said, oh, this is woke. Because now you don't have a black woman as a lead. Now you don't have a black woman as a witch covenant in a gay, possibly gay relationship that people can say is woke and you're pushing an agenda. There's nothing to say on that end. So you don't have YouTubers and stuff, people that review bombing this saying, oh, it's woke because there's a male lead. What you can say is woke because it's Asian? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with a fandom who doesn't like the simple fact that Kathleen Kennedy is still in charge and still has anything to do with Star Wars. The writer of the Acolyte, or the what's her name? What's her name? Leslie Headland came out and said some other stuff on the press tour. You know what I mean? You would have, if she wouldn't have said what she said on the press tour that pissed off a lot of male fans. You know what I'm saying? I guess they asked her about, women being in Star Wars and all of that. She said something that didn't hold over the fans. I mean, the Canadian mugger named Chill had something to say about that. He didn't like that. You know what I mean? So what did they do on opening day? Even though it had 4.8 million views, first 2 episodes, it review bombed the hell out of that. And even it was proven that it was review bomb before the show even aired the night that it would air. They already review bombed it. How the hell you gonna review bomb something that's not even on yet? But that's what they were doing. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna ignore the obvious element to that. You know what I mean? Whether you like the show or not, because they did do the same thing to Andor, and a lot of people thought Andor was slow, boring as shit. Even though I like it because I want to know, what does the people on the ground think? You got the Empire going on. You got the Empire doing all this stuff. What are the people at Tatooine thinking? What are the people, you know what I'm saying, in these other planets in the galaxy? What are they thinking about what the hell the Empire is doing? So getting that ground level story made a lot of sense. You know what I mean? It's actually a good story. You dealing with the politics of what's going on in Star Wars. And that's an element of storytelling that has not been done, throughout Star Wars. That's great to understand. Again, her idea of finding out what the Sith were doing, great idea. You know what I mean? Great idea. Then why can't we get more of that? Why can't we explore a little bit deeper about what the Sith was doing that 100 years? I don't believe they was just dormant like that. It doesn't make sense why they were just dormant. Just all of a sudden the Sith pops up with Palpatine, or with Palpatine. It still does not make sense. It got to be more of that to me. You know what I mean? It has to be more. So why can't we explore that? So the idea of the Acolyte to me was an excellent idea, and painting the Jedi to not be so ironclad and so white knight and all that. No. That doesn't make any sense. Every hero is flawed. Hell, if they would have just made Anakin Skywalker a master, Anakin doesn't turn to the dark side. LT, I've already said what you just now coming in. I enjoyed the show. I had no problem with the show. There's elements of the show that I like. There's elements of the show that I didn't like, but overall, I enjoyed the show. You should have go back, because you're new to this. You're new to this live stream. Go back and watch my recaps of that and how much anybody in here who's watched my recaps will let you know that I enjoyed the hell, especially the fight scenes. Oh hell yeah! You know what I'm saying? Some of the elements that they were exploring, hell yeah! You know what I'm saying? I don't like the Jedi anyway, so you know what I mean? Because I think the Jedi is wrong. That's why I like Revenge of the Sith. So I've literally explained that. I've literally explained that earlier in the show. So you said they failed to capture the audience with compelling storytelling in one season. You don't get a season 2, good riddance. Then I can understand that. Again, the portion of the story where you're trying to get into this mystery element and that was poorly executed. There's some things they could have tightened up where you're trying to tell this mystery, and you're doing it in a backward state. When you're telling a story backwards to lead to, where we're here, you have to be able to tell the mystery in a way where we're all surprised at the end. But when you leave it open-ended and you can tell that where the twist is coming from, and by the end of the story, you already knew that this person was this is this. It's not really a good mystery. So I will say the structure of the show failed in that aspect where you're talking about the actual mystery itself. You have to structure a mystery where we're shocked. We're literally flabbergasted at the mystery. I wasn't even thinking about that. Damn, I can't believe they did that. Oh my God. Did you see that tweet? You didn't see that? They did. They flipped it on us on that one. And then you could go back and look at all the context clues, all the breadcrumbs that they left, and be like, damn, even with all the breadcrumbs, I didn't see that coming. So there were elements of what they could have done, better. Some of the acting from the kid actor, the kid actors and stuff like that, some of it was wasn't great. And that's because of the structure of the show. They structured it so out of sequence, not necessarily out of sequence. They didn't tighten up the sequence of the mystery. That's what makes the dialogue so piss poor when it comes to the child actors that play Ocean May. You know what I mean? It wasn't convincing. You know what I mean? But I will say when you have hold on, I got to get back to when you got Lee Jong-jae, I thought, from Squid Games, I think he was excellent. You know what I'm saying? Damn good acting for him. Damn good acting. Managing Jaquito. You know what I'm saying? Damn good acting. Daphne King being in this. You know what I mean? Was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Sandberg still did a good job. You know what I mean? She still did a good job. You know what I mean? I think it was criminal what they did to the Witches Covenant. We didn't get enough backstory about the Witches Covenant. I believe they killed Jodie Turner Smith's character too easily and too, you know what I mean, without much of a fight. You know what I mean? And I believe that they didn't, not the amount of episodes. They need to shorten the episode to what the boys have done. I've been saying this with Disney Plus. They need to do damn near hour-long shows. Why? Because you could get a lot more storytelling in these hour-long shows. So when you're doing a mystery and stuff like that, it makes more sense. You know what I mean? So you're exactly the crowd I was talking about just earlier that seen, oh my God, space lesbians. Oh my God, how woke is this? I can't stand this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to review bomb it. I don't like that. They didn't even show you anything that was lesbian. You know what I'm saying? You got more lesbian stuff on the boys. You got more gay stuff than in the Eternals. And I didn't see nobody review bombing that. I see people saying it's boring as hell. It's too damn long. But when nobody review bombing because, oh my God, Fastos is actually gay. Oh, it's so woke. That's dumb. Seriously stupid. To down the show because you believe these people are gay or whatever. And if they gay, oh well, so what? So what? We literally got Deadpool doing gay jokes and all kinds of stuff in his movie, and I didn't see that get review bombed. So it's okay. It's okay that, it's part of Deadpool's character. He could do it. That's fine. Okay, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? When somebody else hints at a relationship that's the same sex, woke! Get the fuck up. Nope, I'm sorry. That's my one. Roberta, forgive me. Roberta, forgive me. But because of people like LT, because this is your first time being in the chat. I've never seen you in the chat before. You know what I mean? This is a reason why this shit was review bombed. Sorry, cuss again. Now, it's the reason why. Because just anything that's not the norm, you know what I mean? You don't like it, you want to review bomb it and not actually, look at the story for what it is. You're more interested of what a character is instead of why the character is. So, hey, let me see. My man LT, it's your first time being in here, right? Welcome to the Dre Max Show. And in the Dre Max Show, we come in here and we have, we respect the host. And when you can't respect the host, you know what you do? You get put in timeout. And you get put in timeout for a good minute. Because what we don't do around here, we don't disrespect the host. We don't say shield and all this other. I don't do all of that. Talk to me like a man. I don't know what you are, but talk to me like a man. You know what I mean? So if you can't come here and be respectful, have your thoughts. I'm not trying to take away your thoughts at all. But you still got to respect the host. You can't respect the host, you get put in timeout. And then we'll do it tomorrow. So, see stuff like see stuff like this. You know what I mean? See stuff like that. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, you go come in here and troll. Don't worry about this. Don't worry. Don't worry about my channel no more. You ain't got to worry. You can unsubscribe. You ain't got to be on this channel. You ain't got to do nothing. But you got to get the hell up out of here. All right. Must have been it, But again, I'm not opposed to that. And like I said, I gave my thoughts on why that I believe the ordinary fans did not like it. You know what I mean? But all the rest of that, So I'm also upset about the level of wokeness in the Acolyte. Obviously, George Lucas would have had them way higher, but I take what I could get. I honestly don't know what that means. What do you mean by way higher? But again, if you've been on my show longer than I hate that shit woke. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. You know what I mean? I don't want a bunch of right wingers taking what black people call being awakened to the things in our history and stuff like that and use it as propaganda because you don't like something because black people or gay people in it. I'm not using that to weaponize against my people. You know what I'm saying? Or even people that's not even in my community. I won't weaponize that. So I won't use it. And I don't use it here. So, right. Yeah, just it is. I want you to disagree with me, but disagree with me in a way that that is thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? Get me to understand your get me to understand your point of view intellectually. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that. So anytime somebody come in here with the woke with that old woke, nah, you gotta go. You got to go. What up, Blue? Yeah, they could get up out of here with that old woke stuff. I don't take what I could get. Just don't take what I could. I mean, I don't tell nobody to go just to go and just do something else. And the reason why I don't tell somebody, hey, you don't like it, get up out of here. Because that's the same thing that they say about black people when we complain about the United States of America, like we're not Americans. I'm an American. I can voice my opinion of what I don't like, just like Star Wars fans can say, hey, I don't like that. I get it. Just be intellectual. You could be able to talk without, a lot of people could be able to talk without mudslinging. Tell me what you don't like without using anything to slander anybody, especially the damn host. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I can see that. It's oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you, okay. So let me do this before I wrap this up. This is all this is all the Star Wars movies. I would tell you, I'm gonna give you my favorite Star Wars movies. You know what I mean? Uh what's going on? Good morning, Erica. What's going on? What is up? What is up? Okay, I'm gonna tell you my favorite Star Wars movies. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Number 1. Number 2, Empire Strikes Back. Number 3, though I actually like The Force Awakens. I honestly like The Force Awakens. I think that movie is very underrated. You know what I mean? I think they just fell completely on its face. But The Force Awakens, I actually like that. Rogue One, I like. You know what I'm saying? I like A New Hope. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, the Return of the Jedi. You know what I'm saying? But after that, it's a lot of stuff that, you know what I mean? It's just I don't like it. Not Darth Mac. He better be glad I didn't go into my Snoop Palpatine voice on, cuz. Why do you like? I'm gonna tell you why I like Episode 3 so much. It showed that the Jedi Order was flawed. I don't like somebody just being so pure that they can't be corrupted. You know what I mean? I don't like a show that shows this cult that's so pure that they just can't be corrupted. And Revenge of the Sith gave me all the evidence that I needed. George Lucas hit it on the nail on the head. There's a reason why there's no Jedi. There's barely any Jedi when you get to A New Hope. Because these dudes suck. They could have just made Anakin, all the crying that he was doing, all the stuff that he was doing in Clone Wars. I have seen Clone Wars. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff Anakin is so dope in Clone Wars. And then look what they did to they couldn't make a man a Jedi Master. I'm glad he did it. Execute Order 66. Do it. I loved it. I love every minute of it. I love all the stuff I complained about Anakin with in Attack of the Clones. I was totally redeemed. It totally redeemed. Oh my God. In Revenge of the Sith. Just thinking about it makes me. Gotta drink some more of my tea. There was nothing good about what the Jedi Order did to Anakin. There was nothing good. They totally did Anakin wrong. You said Padme knew that there was so good in him. That's why I came full circle and returned. And again, that's good storytelling. Good storytelling. The Jedi was 92 with the Force because Darth Sidious played. I mean, that movie is so. I'm gonna watch it today. You know what I mean? I'm gonna watch it today. He said, "I never seen a bad Star Wars movie, and every single person who claims they have always has an opinion on the next one." Again, I personally don't like the Phantom Menace. You know what I mean? There's elements of the Phantom Menace I like. I don't like Jar Jar Binks. It's so annoying. And then young Anakin, because again, it's a lot of that. You know what I mean? It was a lot of young Anakin and Jar Jar Binks that I did not like. You know what I mean? I did not like. You know what I mean? But you get to Attack of the Clones, and Attack of the Clones is, Attack of the Clones is still good, but it's just Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. Sorry, it's me and my brother's favorite, but again, we think alike in that realm. The Jedi left Anakin's mom as a slave, then taught him how to kill people. I love it. Darth Maul was dope. Darth Maul is dope. But it takes a minute to get to Darth Maul because I got to get through Jar Jar. And Jar Jar makes me, oh my, cool. Ironically, Jar Jar and Anakin actors face so much scrutiny after the Phantom Menace. It's no fault of George Lucas. It was just George Lucas. Love me some Revenge of the Sith. Actually, man, Hayden Christian and Mark Hamill. Like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. Episode 2 is still trying. It's okay. It's man. Hayden Christensen crying through that hole. Wow, like stop crying. Stop. Oh my God, this is going to be Darth Vader. No one, but again, totally redeemed itself in Revenge of the Sith. Just like Empire Strikes Back is like Empire Strikes Back in Revenge of the Sith is 1A, 1B for me. They're two fabulous movies. I love them. Love them. And the biggest complaint was that they couldn't change the galaxy. They could but they could take Force kids young enough to be indoctrinated. They regretted Anakin because he was old enough to know exactly to know. True story. I have remind these lore lords how much they hated Anakin. They hated Anakin. Anakin is over emotionalism. Why they did not want him to be a Jedi Master. How was he in episode 2? He was crying too much. But in episode 3, he was the man. He was the man. Loved episode 3. Love episode 3. That was man, I'm gonna go watch that. I'm gonna go take a shower, work out because I feel good. I feel like I can actually work out after being sick all yesterday. After the great debaters, I got hella sick. You know what I mean? But I feel good. I think I'm gonna go work out.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
Oh, well, you see what it is. It's telling me to wrap it up. Stop, Blue. Stop it. All right. Thank you so very much for tuning into another episode of the Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Where is my outro at? I gotta go. Revenge of the Sith time, baby.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Huh. Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.